Chineke God, oh. Nigerians, we say Chineke God, oh. Chiparga. Ajeba, Lafia Lao. Everything is fine. But with Ghana, everything is not fine. It's a hot topic. It's a hot topic. Hello. How are you doing? Hello, yeah, thank you so much for catching me live. It's a hot topic, very important topic. Sister Evelyn, greetings. How are you doing? I'm listening to some Dakwale, some Dakwan traditional music. This is our cultural music that I have to honor that I have to use to honor the ancestors before starting the live stream. Drums is natural, It is we who need nature. Nature doesn't need us. Chama, let's go. This is from the drums. Enjoy the drums before we get into business. Let's go. When the government said, Chama, please let's go. Know them. When there's no carefulness, you're gonna see the bad things that this our leaders is doing to us as Ghanaians. All right, family, let's get back to business after listening to the history of our ancestors, which was all about drumming and talking. To some of you, you wouldn't have been known, very popular with what they were saying in the music. But all what they were saying in the music was based on our ancestors. You understand? It was actually based on our ancestors and based about the realities of life with regards to the past and our ancestors. Now, tonight's topic is what's happening to Ghanaians. Like, what is happening to our motherland? What is actually happening to our motherland? When you check on my community page tonight, you will see me share some videos about rivers over there. You know, that doesn't have anything to smile about. When you know what a river is best known to have clean water, where you can easily walk and then go and drink or go and bath. You can go and drink from these rivers, or you can easily go and bath from these rivers. You can go and wash from these rivers. You can do whatever you have to do with these rivers with regards to water. Now, look at what is happening to these rivers. Just look at it. When you look at these rivers, and then you cast your mind back to when you just mixed Lipton and tea. Lipton and milk. When you mix Lipton together with milk, that is how the rivers looks right now. It doesn't look like clean water. It looks more like either Milo and bread, a combination of Milo and bread, or a combination of Lipton and milk. together with bread. These rivers, when you go there and fetch the water, when you have bread around, you can easily use that to drink it. But then that is not healthy. You understand? Now I'm asking our leaders, especially our chiefs and kings in Brown Ahafo region, Ashanti region, Volta region, Oti region, Eastern region, Western region, Central region. These are 7 regions that I've just counted. I'm asking all of you, all these kings, I mean my grandfathers, that's how I call them, my fathers and my grandfathers. I'm throwing a question on your table, asking you to answer. These lands that you're selling to Chinese, these lands that you are selling out to Chinese, that is spoiling our rivers, that is spoiling our water in the name of gold. Do you value we the people more than gold? Do you value we Ghanaians more than gold? Okay, fine. To you, the chiefs, I have put in that question aside, waiting for your answer. Now I'm coming to Ghana President. Your Excellency, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, I respect you so much. You know what? I refuse to vote just because I'm not a coward and I'm not foolish. But then, when you came into power, you told us not to be spectators. You personally told us not to be spectators, but to be patriotic. You told us not to be spectators, but patriotic Ghanaians. When we talk about patriotic, you were telling us to fight for Mother Ghana, telling us to defend Mother Ghana at all costs. Now, are you still there when this is happening? Though the whole issue is 50-50, because I see a lot of soldiers going to a lot of galamsey, as we call it in common, like that's the common name to illegal mining in Ghana, galamsey. Are you still awake? Is your security on top of their job? Looking at these illegal Chinese immigrants to go and spoil our rivers. When I was in the nursery, sorry, I didn't go to nursery. When I was in the in primary 2, when they took me to school, I went straight to primary 2. I did not even sit in primary 1, but they took me straight to primary 2. That was in the year 1992. 93 primary 3, 94 primary 4, 95 primary 5, 96 primary 6, and then 97 junior high school 1. I shared a video with my technical skills teacher, my pre-tech teacher yesterday, when I was donating bricks to him for his mother's grave. That was an evidence to what I'm saying right now. 1997 to 2000. That man taught me for 3 years at junior high school. Now I'm asking the Ghana government. When I was enrolled into primary school for the first time of being school, my first time of being at school in the Ghana educational curriculum, I was enrolled into primary 2. I never had check, nursery, kindergarten, whatever. No, straight to primary 2, because they examined my intelligence before they took me to primary 2. There was a song, at that time, there was a song that we were being taught by our masters, up to date, from 1992 up to date. I never forget any of that song. And that was my 10th year. That was my 10 years. It was, the song goes like, arise, Ghana, you for your country. The nation demand your devotion. Let us all unite to uphold her and make her great and strong. We are all involved. We are all involved. We are all involved in building our motherland. We are all involved. We are all involved. We are all involved in building our motherland. Arise, gather you for your country. The nation demand your devotion. Let us all unite to uphold her in making great, in building her great and strong. We are all involved. We are all involved. We are all involved in building our motherland. Listen, this particular song that I sang, I don't know the last time that I sang it, but I think I remembered it somewhere last year or so in one of my videos. It's an inspirational music. It's a motivational music to the youth of Ghana. Arise, Ghana youth, for your country. The nation demands your devotion. Let us all unite to uphold her in making her great and strong. Now, when we put aside these lyrics and then want to use the lyrics to work, each and every leader in Ghana, if I'm not mistaken, could be either my father, my brother, or my sister, or my mom. I'm asking the president of Ghana, I'm asking our traditional chiefs, I'm asking all our leaders, especially in the southern part of Ghana, not in the northern parts, because we don't have any galamsey here. The galamseys that we have here, I don't even know the sites, but I don't think they exist again. You understand? But then why did the president of Ghana cancel illegal mining and it's still going on to a point when it's destruction to our natural resources, our forests, our rivers? It's been destruction to the max. Now, the same time that I learned this song from my teachers, there was this song from Primary 5. Rivers of my country, River Prata, rivers of my country, River Biatano, Ancobra to River Pra, Densu Volta. So you see, in Ghana we have River Tano, we have River Ancobra, we have River Densu, we have River Ofin, and we have River Volta. These are all rivers that links each other. But the rivers that we have here in the north is the Black Volta and the White Volta. All the rest of the rivers is in the southern parts. And that is the source of these illegal immigrants. That is the source of their water to wash their illegal mining gold. Come on, are we kidding ourselves? My leaders, my chiefs, the Ghanaian businessmen, the top politicians, I'm asking all of you that if your predecessors, your ancestors were going to sell all these rivers and lands to the Chinese or illegal immigrants, will you have been able to get something to sell for them, to destroy? No. Your answer is no. Your answer is a number one no. There's no way that you can tell me yes. Ghana belongs to you and I. Ghana belongs to all of us. Look, the nation belongs to all of us in general, and we have to protect it at all costs. If I'm not affected, my brother from central region will be affected. My brother from western region will be affected. My brother from the eastern region will be affected. My brother from the Ashanti region will be affected. My brother from the Volta region will be affected. My brother from the Oti region will be affected. And my brothers all over Ghana, including the 3 northern regions, currently 5 northern regions or 6 or so, I don't know, will be affected. Ghanaians in general will be affected. Now tell me, are you planning to sell the country in general? Let us know, these leaders. Your everything has gone beyond control, even to a certain point when you make a Chinese a chief. I'm talking about these chiefs. When you make a Chinese a chief, just because you sold lands to them, they pay you big money, they try to get the opportunities to spoil our natural resources, our rivers, our forests, and everything. What do you mean? Do you know how our ancestors suffered to leave this land for us? Do you know how they suffered to defend this land? Do you know how we are still suffering as Ghanaians? Do you know the reason why Ghana is one of the most country in West Africa that name is on a very higher standard, that you don't even think about what is making this? Okay, fine. It is the natural resources that is making our name go higher, but then sell it out for money. Chop all the money, use all the money. Tomorrow, come and sell me. Just come and sell me. Come and sell my brother. Come and sell my sister. And we see, you can't sell me. You can't sell my brother. You can't sell my sister. You can't even sell yourself. That's what I'm saying. You can't. There's no way. In this system, you can't sell a human. But you can only use your powers to sell all these natural resources. But I want to remind you of one thing. I want to remind you of one thing. One thing that I want to remind you, that when the last tree falls, the last man dies. When the last river dries, the last man dies. Water is life, tree is life. Water is life, tree is life. Forget about selfishness. Forget about greediness. Forget completely about all this, and let's uplift Mother Ghana. I don't care. I don't care what you use the money for, but I care for Mother Ghana. I care for Mama Africa. I care for Mother Ghana and Mother Africa as well. It is our last treasure. It is our biggest treasure. When we mistakenly lose it in the hands of illegal immigrants, mining, like let's say illegal mining immigrants, we're gonna fall into a very deep well that there will be no rope to take us out of the well. Are we joking? Are we kidding? What are we doing? No. No. No, this is not what is supposed to go on in Ghana. No, our ancestors have suffered a lot, a very kind of serious suffering. Look at the days of independence. Look at the Osajefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Look at the basics. Look at Obichebi Lamte, including our own Ghanaian president's father. Look at him, J.B. Donkwa. Look at how they suffered. Look at how they were humiliated. And all of a sudden, Ghana is turning up to be another second place of a kind of colonialism in the hands of Chinese. In the hands of Chinese, not even Europeans or Americans or any kind of people, but Chinese. Chinese, people that we don't even value, Chinese. It is, look, the Chinese is so fortunate that they are not doing this in the north of Ghana. They are very, very fortunate that they are not doing this in the north of Ghana. Else, it will be a battle between the Chinese and the Northerners, or the Chinese and the government and the Northerners. Because we can't wait for you to come and, or we can't just wait and look at you, or just stand and look at you to spoil our own source of drinking water. We also have the rivers here. The white voter is here, the black voter is here. Why are you not spoiling it, and you keep spoiling the rivers in the southern part? My brothers and sisters in the southern part, are you sitting there with a deaf ear, looking at them to spoil everything before you come and say, cry to the same government who is trying to take them away? At the same time, for years, not even, this is uncalled for. Some few years ago, in Tamale here, in this same rivers, they went and bent some tipper trucks, some excavators, in the name of preventing these rivers from getting spoiled. We agreed with that. We understand that. That was good. But why? I know in the same southern part, quite recently, I think at the end of this week or last weekends, they went and bent some Chinese things over there, some Chinese machines, some illegal Chinese machines over there, which was right. But then, hey, our security agencies, please do your job. Be on top of your job. Even when you are destroying the machines and a chief come, a king come, arrest them. Put them into jail. Why? Why? How much will it take the president of Ghana to build a river, to dig a river, to build it, that can link, let me say, from Enche in the western region? That's the longest distance I can use to compare from the western region to Ghana or from the southern part to Ghana. How long will it take the president of Ghana to build a river from Enche from Takoradi area, that's the western region, down to Tamale, northern Ghana? How many years will it take the president of Ghana to do that, or the government of Ghana to do that? If I'm not mistaken, it can take over 20 years. The money is not there to do it. If the money is there, it is one time, it will be done. But if we sell these rivers that we already have, that is kind of natural resources to us, that we grew up to see, to inherit, that our fathers grew up to see and inherit, that our forefathers, our ancestors, and everyone grew up to see and inherit, why are we spoiling it? In the first place, why are we leaving it in the hands of the Chinese? Why are we selling these lands to them? Why are we doing all this? Answer me. It doesn't make sense. It actually doesn't make no sense. Forget about the money. With money, you can survive. Without money, you still can survive. So why? Why? One person is being chosen to lead the country. He chooses all these security agencies, the leaders of all these security agencies. He chooses his ministers, the Minister of Natural Resources and whatever. He chooses every government official that is top. He chooses all this. So if someone is washing your back, at least wash your front. If someone is washing your back, at least wash your front. You don't expect someone to wash your back and come and wash your front again. Nonsense. What do you mean? I'm just look, I'm not an ordinary person in Ghana. I'm not just an ordinary person speaking on behalf of all Ghanaians, especially my brothers and sisters in the southern part. There are kings, there are princes, there are princesses, there are government officials, there are people from royal families and so on. What are you all doing about this situation? What are you doing? Are you waiting for things to get worse and you said, I wish I would have do this or do that? This is nonsense. This is not good. This is not good at all. Let's all come out as unified Ghanaians. Say no to illegal mining. Say no to illegal migrant Chinese people. Say no to all their businesses. Simple. Either Chinese or no China, look, we're going to survive. When Chinese were not here doing nothing, we were surviving. So what are we going to do if they are not here? We will still be surviving. You understand? We will still be surviving without these Chinese who are causing distractions and everything to our motherland, to our own motherland. that our ancestors shed their blood. Do you know how our ancestors shed their blood to keep this country for us? If only you know, you would have helped all of us take good care of it as a leader, as a king, as a chief, as a sub-chief, as a government official, as a politician, as the president of Ghana, as the government of Ghana, or whoever you are, as a prince, as a whoever, as an ordinary person, whoever you are. I don't exclude anyone. We are all Ghanaians. Forget about your positions. Let's defend Mother Ghana. That is what is important now. When you see these rivers, when you watch these rivers way back in 1999, take a look at the rivers way back in 1999 and take a look at them today. Is it the same? No. What causes the change of the color? Illegal mining. Who are the illegal miners? Chinese, including some Ghanaians who are supporting them. Why? Okay. Well, my fellow youth in the southern part, please defend Mother Ghana. My fellow youth in the northern part, please defend Mother Ghana. The president of Ghana, please defend Mother Ghana. I know you have children. I know all your officials have children. Please at least defend Mother Ghana for all of us, because you are not going to be with us forever unless you want your children to die and leave you. You understand what I mean? Just do what you can to defend the country for all of us. I trust in you. I believe in you. You are doing your job. But hey, don't forget that a native, an indigenous person doesn't defecate in a well, because you come back and drink it. You would come back and drink it. When you are an indigenous person and then you shit on a wall, as on a well, that is a borehole or a well or whatever, it's a proverb. You will come back and drink it. When you shit on your own source of drinking water, remember that you will come back and drink it. When a person is chosen as a leader, that is so much headache. But I'm telling you to please come out and do this for us as the future leaders of Ghana. We are the youth of Ghana. No one is the youth of Ghana but we. In the near future, all of you, this old man, is going to go and leave us. If only that is your wishes, that is what is going to happen. No one will give birth to a child expecting the child to die and leave the person alone. No parent has ever given birth to a child thinking that the child will die and leave them on this world. No any other parent has ever had these thoughts. We all have the mindsets of dying and leaving our children on this world to continue with our legacies. So please do something about this. And our government officials, our kings, usually when I come to our kings, that is what disappoints me a lot. Even to a point when some kings in the southern part of Ghana makes Chinese chiefs nonsense. What? Oh, no. This is uncalled for. This is uncalled for. This is not reasonable. This is not reasonable. Why should a king? Oh, it's okay. I understand what you're doing just in the name of money. But when I am giving the kola nut, the title, to the overlord king of Dagon from my ancestral roots, from my lineage, I swear my ancestors and the Almighty God, the Almighty Allah, that I'm never gonna give any white man a title in my kingdom. You better be under me rather than me being under you. I'm here and you come, and I'm gonna be here and you go. Simple. You understand? It is simple. Ghana is all what we have. Africa is all what we have. We don't have any place to call home again. When there's a problem in Ghana, it is still what we have. When there's a problem in Africa, that is still what we have in hand. So where can we go if there's a problem which you are creating? Imagine if there's famine, where are we going to go? Nowhere. If there's no potable drinking water, where are we going? Nowhere. So we better protect all these natural resources before it goes beyond control. We better do that before it goes beyond control. If we did not do that, then we are lost. We are finished. You understand? Now, you see, there's grandfathers in this kingdom, there's great-great-grandfathers in this kingdom. There are older people who are looking up to their children, and their children is also looking up to us, the youth. So imagine me rise up to a certain point in life, and then now there is no place for anyone to have, to survive. So if I happens to be alive and my grandfather is alive in Ghana, expecting their grandchildren to be on their funeral grounds, and all of a sudden the grandfather dies, and then the children will come one day and said, our grandfather has left nothing for us. This is a disgrace to the grandfather. That is what I'm talking about. This is about the African way of thinking. This is the African perspective. This is the African way of thinking. Like, this is a very deep thought about the African way of living. Whatever you do, you have to take your time. Just take your time. Think about the next generation. Think about what you are leaving behind for them. Think about the legacies that you're leaving for them, and think about the good name that you're going to have. When you think about all this, you see, selfishness, greediness will get out of your life, and you will build a very good and better future and a brighter future for the next generation. Simple. This is not a big deal. Well, enough is enough. When they spoil everything that they're going to spoil, that is up to them. As long as they have that power and everything, they should do it. They should do whatever they want to do. If they want to protect Mother Ghana, Mama Africa, fine. If our leaders want to sell us whilst we are still alive, fine. It is up to them. I'm talking about our governments, our presidents, our government officials, our chiefs, our kings and everything. But hey, my last topic for tonight, my last conversation for tonight with you, with regards to whoever is listening, is that they can only go everywhere and spoil, but not the rivers of northern Ghana. Not the rivers of northern Ghana. After all, we're still going through water crisis in the north and in the south. We understand that we're going through water crisis, but we cannot go through extra water crisis again. You understand? So to each and every northerner who has the capability of creating underground water tanks in their houses, cisterns in their houses, water storages for their houses, do that. Whenever these people spoil the rivers where we can't have enough water to drink again, use what you created. Just use the rainwater that you have from the Almighty Creator and depend on it. And look at what the Creator will do to them and what they left for themselves. Peace to all of my brothers and sisters, and blessed love to you all. This is a part 1 of this conversation, and I'm appealing to all my brothers and sisters in the south, especially who are around these rivers. Protect it at all cost. Protect these rivers and natural resources at all cost. They are not only spoiling our rivers, they are uprooting our trees that defends us from everything. They are spoiling our land. They are spoiling our farmlands and everything. So look, a word to the wise is enough. You can only wait for calamity to come, but you can't wait for the calamity to get to you if there's a prevention. Have a good night. Have a wonderful evening. Stay blessed, stay focused, and just, peace to all of you. Sister Brenetta Cringley, blessed love to you. Claire, blessed love to you. Sister Evelyn Goshe, blessed love to you. Isato Space, blessed love to you. Wendy Green, blessed love to you. Everything is fine here, except that problem. Sharon Shakes, blessed love to you. He said, I just spoke with friend Cables. He said government are sealing off beaches to big orders the beach so that no one can access water. Fishermen are complaining. That's the problem. Mr. H, it is you. He said, Dobia, yes, Manambala, Mr. H. Chrysler, Chase Pro. Bless and love to you. Blessed John. You want me to dance, but I'll not stand up and dance. I did not put on my traditional regalia, so I can't dance tonight. I only shake my body for you to see. This is Tiparga, Nala San Tiparga. Chule. Haba! 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 Tiparga! Haba! It is so sweet when you know everything about your culture. The drums is talking, and the man is talking alongside with the drums. And we also listen here and understand. That the fool says they will destruct. When you bring on the destruction, where are you going to be? Haba! Haba! Tiparga! Mama is Benin. Mama is Benin. Bumbo! Haba! This is typical Japan culture. Where the drums would play and hear the drums and hear the singer as well. The oral historian. Haba! This is called Gungun Lerga. Haba! They are praising our ancestors. Daniel. Haba! ترى العم كبغا كسامبلا كندو دبو أبا شما our culture, our heritage. Mama. Mama. If I know the edge of the sword, how can it catch me? It cannot catch me. That's what he's saying. Mama. If I know the edges or the sharp part of the sword, how can it catch me? No. Papa.